35 years. That's how long we had been together. 35 years of shared beds, shared bills, shared tears, and shared victories. 35 years of birthdays, anniversaries, hospital visits, graduations, funerals, quiet Sunday mornings, and late-night arguments that always ended with, "We'll figure it out." Or so I thought. The night before everything fell apart, we celebrated our 35th wedding anniversary. Our children had organized a dinner. There were candles, music from the 80s played softly in the background. My wife held my hand across the table and smiled the same smile that made me fall in love with her when we were barely adults. "To many more years," she said, lifting her glass. I believed her. God, I believed her. The first crack. It started with something small. The next morning, she woke up earlier than usual. She dressed carefully, not casual careful, intentional careful. New perfume, hairstyled, a dress I hadn't seen in years. "Where are you going?" I asked. She didn't look at me when she answered. "Out." Just out. After 35 years, out suddenly felt like a locked door. The message that changed everything. She left her phone on the kitchen counter while showering. I wasn't the kind of husband who snooped. In 3.5 decades, I had never once checked her phone. But when it buzzed, I glanced at the screen, and that's when my world shattered. "Can't wait to see you tonight. Last night, watching you with him was torture." My hands started shaking. Last night? Watching you with him? Our anniversary dinner. He was there? I felt something cold crawl up my spine. 35 years, and I was the only one celebrating? The confrontation. When she came downstairs, I was sitting at the table, her phone placed carefully in front of me. "I know," I said quietly. She froze. No denial, no confusion, just silence. "How long?" I asked. She sat down slowly. 6 months. 6 months. Half a year of lies, of shared beds, of whispered goodnight, of pretending. "With who?" She swallowed. "Daniel." Daniel? An old colleague, someone who attended our anniversary party, someone who shook my hand. The words that hurt more than the affair. "I didn't plan it," she said. "It just happened." It just happened? As if betrayal was an accident? As if you could trip and fall into another man's arms for 6 months? I forced myself to ask, "Do you love him?" She hesitated, and that hesitation was louder than any confession. "I don't know." I stood up. 35 years, and she didn't know? The date. That evening, she still went. She still went on that date. After I found out, after I confronted her, after 35 years of marriage. She said she needed clarity. Clarity. So I stayed home, alone, in the house we built together, looking at photos of vacations, birthdays, Christmas mornings. I tried to remember exactly when I became invisible. I didn't cry, I didn't scream. I just sat there and felt something inside me quietly die. The turning point. Around midnight, I heard the front door. She walked in slowly. Her makeup was smudged. Her eyes were red. For a moment, I thought she had chosen him. For a moment, I thought this was the end of my life as I knew it. But then she said something I didn't expect. "He's not you." I didn't respond. She stepped closer. "He's exciting. He's new. He made me feel young. But he doesn't know me, not like you do. He doesn't know how I take my tea. He doesn't know why I cry during old movies. He doesn't know the version of me that survived miscarriages, debt, your father's illness, our daughter's surgery." She broke down. And when he talked tonight, I realized something. He only knows the edited version of me, the fun version, not the real one. I listened, but I wasn't healed. The hardest question. "Why?" I asked quietly. And this time, she didn't hesitate. Because somewhere along the way, we stopped seeing each other. We became roommates, partners in routine. We forgot to choose each other. That hurt, because it wasn't entirely false. Life had consumed us. Work, kids, responsibilities. We survived everything. but we stopped nurturing what we were surviving for.